The connection between Ireland and the United States has been vital to building our collective goodwill and spirit together. For young people, for the next generation, for the future, it is crucially important for us to keep that strong relationship. The Washington Ireland programme is a powerful programme, bringing together the best of our young Irish people, the best of our future leaders, and those also in the United States.
When the Washington Ireland program began, it was definitely not fashionable to think that things could really change in Northern Ireland. But in community after community throughout the North, there were people who dared to hope, and they were joined by legions of Americans.
I left here in 1995. The Washington Ireland program didn't really exist at that stage. I come back 14 years later, you find a program that's up and running and hugely effective and hugely respected. So it's something that I've been deeply impressed with, and I'm just so happy to be able to support it.
I'm now a member of the Irish Parliament, so it was a very useful internship from my point of view. In particular, learning how politics worked in the United States. At the moment I have an American intern of my own, so it's been great to be able to give something back in that sense.
The Washington Ireland programme gives students invaluable first-hand experience so that when they come back home they have an added confidence that will give them strength to make a difference here in Northern Ireland.
3 of my own staff have gone through the same programme that we're speaking of, and enormously helps them to broaden their outlook, to provide leadership at a local level, and to apply some of those lessons back here in Northern Ireland.
It exposes them to so many aspects of Washington life, political and otherwise, and I think it just adds a whole new dimension to the relationship between Ireland and the United States, in addition to obviously promoting reconciliation on the island of Ireland.
And it really was a huge benefit to get to know people from both backgrounds in Northern Ireland, and to be able to do so in a context that was away from the country in the United States.
Well, as someone who's been involved in the peace process from the very beginning, I suppose I, probably more than anybody else, understand the significance of the contribution made by Irish America to the search for peace in this part of the world. And the graduates who come from the Washington Ireland programme is something which clearly enhances the work which we are doing.
We have been so fortunate in our many friends. The host families, university partners, Congressman Joe Crowley, then Congressman Jim Walsh, Congressman Peter King, Senator Pat Leahy, Senator John McCain, then Senator Barack Obama, and we have a special place in our heart for then First Lady Hillary Rodham Clinton, who opened the White House to us, and when she moved to the United States Senate, took WIP right along with her.
It's a programme that is of great value to young people. It applies to many different elements of life in Northern Ireland, and we want to see it continue and to grow and to prosper.
I think that there's going to be an ongoing need to take young leaders from North and South and get them to work together. And to the best of my knowledge, it's the only programme that really does that.
I think for us, it is giving a huge influence for the future, a very powerful message for the future. Hopefully, by connections, also doing the same with our friends in the United States.
I find it to be quite wonderful that the Washington Ireland program has, along with so many others, been able to play a role in creating the Northern Ireland of today that so many people not so long ago thought was impossible.